going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought he said Monday.
Like mundane,
Yeah,
Tuesday, Wednesday,
okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty.
Cheerful.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Lakers five right now. Rain Man in at point guard. Batuma's out there with Brandon Bass. Then there's Kobe, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Dallas.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 5. Bryant, that's for 2. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce. The Lakers on D. Passes it to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. Parker dishes to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Leonard's got his first points of the game. Here's Rain Man. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
And he gets it to go.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
This shouldn't be a shock to anyone with the way he's been shooting this year, but it's just been confirmed that Freak Clark will be part of the three-point contest.
You know, he's got a nice stroke, Kevin, so I can see him doing well in the three-point contest. Takes some endurance to put up 25 shots in a short amount of time, so he's going to have to do a little work to get ready for that aspect of it.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Leonard against Batum. Leonard kicks to Parker, jacks up a three. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Pass to Bass. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he gets it to go. Hibbert's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
It's Parker with the drive. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
They double him with Green. Dishes it to Hibbert. Nice D from Aldridge. Spurs leading by 3. Green, the pass to Aldridge. Parker kicks to Leonard from downtown. And the foul on Chris Kaman. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Rain Man.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Pass to Hibbert. Kaman with the defensive effort.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Feeds it to Kaman. He kicks it to Parker. Bryant against Leonard. Here's Rain Man. And he hits it to tie the game up. Rain Man's got 5.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Kicks to Aldridge. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Parker left side. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Batum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Batum's got his first points in this one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Parker up top. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. And the basket good.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 of 5.
Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Bass, a screen on Parker. And the pass to Hibbert. 13 feet away. Shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Parker outside. Kaman kicks to Leonard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Passes to Rain Man. Hibbert with the screen. Back to Kobe. Pass to Rain Man. Bass, a screen on Parker. And Parker comes with the help. Hibbert the pass to Bass. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Hibbert hits the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Lakers #1. In fourth, the Spurs.
These two teams have really passed the ball. Share it, they move it. It's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Tony Parker. And then for Los Angeles, Julius Randle comes in for Roy Hibbert. And it's Russell in for Kobe. Here's Aldridge. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Aldridge has got 6.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Picked by Randle. Here's Russell. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Green dishes to Johnson. Aldridge wide open, he fires. Offensive rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Rain Man. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Got that bucket in no time at all. That's 7 points for Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Rain Man, covered by Mills. And that one's good.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now, here's Mills. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Johnson. And there's the bucket from the Rain Man.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Bass with the screen. Here's Rain Man. No good. That would have tied it. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Mills. And he banks in the layup. Mills has got his first points of the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, San Antonio. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
For sure. I mean, it's certainly not a sure thing at this point. They've got work to do yet.
Here's Mills. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Johnson the screen. High post try. Mills can't hit.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Dang. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Spurs leading by 3. Mills with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Shot on the wing. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Randle a screen on Leonard. Johnson over to help. And it's Russell in the corner. There's the pass to Rainbow. dunks it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Mills can't hit.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Young with no one around. They get it again. Passes it to Rainman. Jang with a screen on Johnson. Back to Jang. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Here's Mills. No good. Nice D from the Rainman.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Leonard. Poked away, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. The Spurs retain possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Diaw comes in for Leonard. And it's Anderson in for Daniel Green. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mahimi's checked in for Julius Randle. Now here's Anderson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's the feed to Johnson. And the rejection by Jang.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Johnson, a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits. And the Spurs lead by 1. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Uncovered. Rebound San Antonio. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Nick Young on the wing. That one's good from the corner. Young's got his first points of the night. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's San Antonio up by 1. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. We recently sat down with Freak to discuss being selected for this year's three-point contest. Here's what he had to say.
I'm excited, man. I'm going to enjoy competing against the best sharpshooters in the game.
Clark, how do you think he'll do in this year's competition?
Well, Kevin, I think he's got a chance to win it. I mean, some guys only shoot off the dribble. Others need the pass to knock down threes. This guy has the full package, and he's an excellent shooter, so it's just a matter of repetition and handling the pressure. So I think he's got a great chance.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Parker out there with Mills. Then there's Chris Kaman. Then there's Anderson. And it's Diaw in at the power forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He dropped a cool 33 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
3 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Cannot hit. San Antonio trailing here. Right wing. Here's Mills, and it's blocked. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Right side, Batum. Hibbert, the pass to Rain. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Leonard comes in for Kyle Anderson. The Lakers also with a sub. Bass is checked in. There's the dish to Aldridge. Rainman passes to Williams, and he gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And Parker, here we go. And Hibbert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
Take up. Can't have another one. Shape up.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Rainman. 11 points in the game.
Move the ball.
To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's 10 points for Roy Hibbert.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Aldridge. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Aldridge. Rainman passes to Hibbert. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel. Boy, that pick was a thing of beauty by Kamen.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run. Hibbert, and he makes good on the layup. Hibbert's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Kamen with his first shot attempt, and he's able to get it back. Another miss by Kamen. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Rainman. He's got 11. Hibbert with a screen on Parker, and Parker comes with the help. Batum attacking. Here's Hibbert. He shoots again, and he lays it up and in. Hibbert's got 16.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Second is Roy Hibbert. Fourth, Julius Randle.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Rain Man. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Parker. Defense is right there. Leonard attacking. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his third assist on the night.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Rain Man. 18 points for him. In the corner, it's Bass. All alone. Again, the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Kobe goes in. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Rain Man. He feeds it to Hibbert. Just 5 to shoot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shot's good.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Kaman. And James Johnson is subbed in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Parker, with no one around, nailed from three-point land. Parker's got 16.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
To the middle, here's Rain Man.
And a big game for Rain Man. He has 18 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Both free throws good from the Rain Man. Spurs trail by 18. Green kicks to Aldrich. Back to Green. Out to the right wing. Johnson the screen. Parker dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. And it's San Antonio with another.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Rain Man passes to Hibbert. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And it's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Kobe misses. Now here's Parker. He's got 18. Inside, and it's blocked. Here's Rain Man. Outside, Russell. Here's Rain Man. They get the rebound. Hibbert gets the bucket. Hibbert's got 21 in the game.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And let's see some of the numbers here on Kobe Bryant. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Diaw comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Parker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Diaw. Good on the triple. Diaw's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 20. To the inside. Diaw with the steal. Anderson outside. He dishes it to Johnson. Over in the corner, Green. No good from outside.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's Rain Man. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
It's Anderson with the drive. Diaw. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Diaw's got 5 points now this quarter. Green against Russell. Pass to Rain Man. Bass with the screen. Here's Rain Man. He's got 22. 4 on the clock. Inside. And Aldridge sends it back. Anderson outside. Dishes it to Aldridge. Feeds to Johnson. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 16. Diaw with the steal. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Johnson for 3, and it's Johnson again missing. Here's Bryant. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bryant's got his first 2 points. San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range, and they're moving it up.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And Diaw kicks to Green. And there's the pass to Johnson. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Russell missing.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Well, I mean, I guess that's a question for them, really. I'm not going to try and guess what they'll be doing in the locker room because I think that's a pointless exercise. Just going to keep plugging away and doing my thing, you know.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rain Man, he's in at the point. Brandon Bass is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Kobe. And it's Batum in at the small forward. Now, here's Batum. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Kaman, good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Kaman's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. Kobe kicks to Batum. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And too long on the shot.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Outside, Green. He kicks it to Aldridge. Passes it to Parker. Aldridge a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard, no luck.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kev. I got some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. If he were to miss significant time, it would really hurt this team that depends on him for so many things. Guys, time will tell.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
Can't stop this.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Rain Man. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Hibbert with a screen on Parker and stolen by Aldridge. They're running. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
Mills, who's checked in for Green.
Mills.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one's good by Aldridge.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Lakers, #1.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
6 on the shot clock. They get it back.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Kicks it to Parker. Takes the 3. And it's good. Parker's got 21.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To the paint, it's tipped. Hibbert. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Down low. Again, the Lakers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Shots good by Mills.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. Right at you.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Jang, he's checked in for Brandon Bass. Off the inbound. Scooped up. Heyman. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Lakers. They set the pick. Here's Rain Man, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Spurs trail by 16. Mills dishes to Aldridge. A three-pointer is right on target. Aldridge has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Williams passes to Rain Man. Shot clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Fires for three. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from LaMarcus Aldridge.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
They set the pick. Rain Man passes to Mahinmi. He used that pick to get in close. Mahinmi's got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. And it comes off the front of the rim. Lakers leading by 14. On the wing, Batum. They get the rebound. Jang. Great D that time from Leonard.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Rain Man, covered by Parker. Outside for Batum. Pass to Rain Man. Jang with a screen on Parker. Here's Rain Man, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Here's Aldridge. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
The feed to Leonard. Back to Aldridge. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Oh, good from Rain.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And here we can check out the story on LaMarcus Aldridge. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 13th in rebounding, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
You know, you mentioned how powerful he is on the board, going full throttle at both ends every play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Cole Aldridge. He's checked in for Kaman. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. James Johnson's checked in for Leonard. And it's Anderson in for Parker. There's the pick. Johnson in the corner, expanding his range, and that is good. Johnson's got 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 39. There's the dish to Randall. Here's Rain Man. And it's off the back rim. No good. Spurs trail by 10. Anderson kicks to Mills. Now Diao. He's got 7. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Rain Man. Goes up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And here's Mills for 3, but they get it back. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Come on, y'all.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in. And here is Diao. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
The Spurs haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Diao with the screen on Russell. And the wide open shot from Green. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The pass to Rain. He feeds it to Young. Lets it go from 11, and that one's good. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come.
Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
The shot's good from the Rain Man.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Anderson outside. Shot clock at 5. With the teardrop, and the layup is good.
Seems to me as though they've kicked it into another gear here. I love the way they're moving the ball around now. Everybody's touching it, and everybody's ready to pass and catch and shoot.
Right side, Russell. Here's Rain Man. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Diao. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Diao's got 9 points.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Shot from 16. Can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And the final period of play just about to start. Lakers leading by 10. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with James Johnson. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Parker against Russell. For 3, Kobe. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Bryant's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Lakers. Parker outside. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Hibbert gets the bucket.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball. Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Hibbert with a screen for Russell. He dishes it to Hibbert. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Parker, here we go. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
And Russell gets it to go.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Parker against Russell. Tries again. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Russell against Aldridge. And it's Russell missing. Spurs trail by 13. Leonard with the ball. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Leonard having a good one. 13 points. And he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
A different look now for San Antonio. Chris Kamen's checked in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for Daniel Green. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for... Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Anderson comes in for Parker. The Lakers also with a sub. Rainman checked in for Lou Williams. Here's Mills. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hibbert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Rainman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Good on the shot.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Lakers leading by 20. Right side, Kobe. Hibbert, the pass to Rainman. Back to Hibbert. Goes up to the stripe. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the inside. Batum with the steal. Here's Rainman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. A shot by Batum, no good. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And here's Mills for 3. That one goes. Count it. Mills has got 11 in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second. Oh, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Aldridge a screen. Off the pick. This one for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Mills and Hibbert with the block. And they're able to recover. Anderson kicks to Leonard. Aldridge down low. recovered by Hibbert. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Rain Man. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rain Man's got 57 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Batum passes to Rain Man. Dishes to Bass. Mills with the steal. Here's Leonard. Rebound the Lakers.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Wide open. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Bass dishes to Batum. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
They retain possession. Nobody near Leonard. San Antonio again missing. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Rain Man. Feeds to Hibbert. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Complete domination. What a game for Roy Hibbert. He's got 13 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Chris Kaman has checked in for Diaw. Green comes in for Anderson, and Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Here's Aldridge, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist in the game. Some changes here for the Spurs. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Leonard. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Mahimi's checked in for Hibbert. Gorgie Dang comes in for Brandon Bass. Young's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Bryant.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And once again, they're going to come out on top in this series. 3 straight victories in as many games this season against this club. They've done a great job of just playing their best when it has mattered most against the Spurs.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Rain Man. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
To the left side wing. The Lakers working the ball around now. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Parker. And the first one drops.
Free. All right. Taking 2 shots. Stay on him.
The free throw is good from the Rain Man. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Parker. Came in a screen. It's Parker with the drive. And that one's good.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Jang with a screen on Parker. Kicks it to Mahimi. Pass to Rain Man. The feed to Mahinmi. Clock at 4. Here's Rain Man. No luck. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.